My name is Hélène Gerster, and I'm a graphic artist. I've been researching links and networks for some 20 years. It can range from installations with wire or resin. It could be photographs. Over the last few years, I've done a lot of work with embroidery. In the case of the Nestlé project, I'm now working in marble. For me, it's the first time I've had this kind of order. And that was it. How to succeed in bringing together my artistic concerns and the demands and the constraints of this project, of this trophy. Much of the work involves finding the right people to help me to achieve the technical implementation. I approached an artist by the name of Vincent Dubois. He comes from a family of stonemasons. He told me that he was working with Quatre and that there are machines today that can be used to mill marble. Even though Vincent is an artist himself, he's working for my project. His objective, that it be as successful as possible. The graphic designer and the stonemason have worked together before and they gelled right away. I went to the graphic designer with a scale model with drawings. And it was he who created a computer file that was sent to Quatre for machine milling. What makes it rather magical is that it comes from a single block. It's a chain that turns back on itself, which lies within a circle composed of 4 rings made from just one block. And this is where they're separated, finished, sanded, polished by hand, between 8 and 12 hours for each piece, and then they're given a little final gloss. What it really involves is going back and forth between doing and thinking the entire time, and that's throughout the entire project, whether with Rachid while working on the graphic design, or with Vincent. You're always doing, thinking. Then I often say to them, yeah, I need to sleep on it, let's leave it be for the moment. Together, we thought through the technical aspects very carefully. We considered choices together at certain points, aesthetic choices, and that's absolutely, I think it's a gift, and it's quite marvellous. Visually, it's an extremely simple object. Technically, it's an achievement, and that's what has been absolutely magnificent. It's that, yes, it's been possible to make 4 rings enshrined in marble, drawn from a single block. And this trophy, for me, it's a tribute to the work of these teams. They're remarkable work since they were nominated and have won a prize, and that too is important. The winners will be able to touch it, something which is already quite rare for a trophy. Usually people don't touch them. I hope that they will not only have the pleasure of touching it, of looking after it, but that they'll also have the pleasure of making it take all kinds of shapes, and that their projects will also take all kinds of forms in the future.